Cold Storage is a new shaman spell that freezes a minion and then adds a copy of it to your hand. So what we want to be freezing is the shaman legendary Krag'wa the Frog, which says return all spells cast last turn to your hand. So we play Krag'wa, get some value, cold storage it to get a frog, and then we play the frog, which gives us a cold storage, which gives us a frog, which gives us a cold storage, and it just goes infinitely. And that combo costs 7 mana, so we can throw in some other stuff as well, notably Blazing Transmutation, so we can evolve our 4/6 frog into a random 7-drop, and we can do that every turn. This is pretty slow, but you know, sometimes it works out. And even when it doesn't, it turns out cold storage can do some pretty interesting stuff on its own.
Versus the Lich King.
We do love Prescience. Primordial Wave is good against some Death Knights, but I don't think it's a keep. Alright, love Schooling, and sometimes we love Perpetual Flame. Probably a matchup where we love Perpetual Flame. I probably just make a totem here, don't I? I'm drawing up to 10. I do have a Prescience in hand. Maybe I just play my Piranhas. I got 3 green Piranhas, by the way. Kind of interesting. So they can hero power into my 2/1, but it's not a very good turn for them to be hero powering. Oh, it looks like it's blood, actually. I don't think coining Prescience does all that much for me. Kind of a bad Perpetual Flame, but I think it's kind of a bad card in the matchup. Love Transmute for Froggy. So what even is our goal? I guess I'm just hero powering for now. But Krag'wa Cold Storage, Blazing Transmutation is already a pretty darn good hand. Can maybe work a coin in there, maybe work some Bracing Colds in there. Probably coin Glug next turn, if any of this is still alive. And maybe even regardless. Glug is pretty good. Could maybe just go ahead and start Krag'waing here. This is only cost 2. I was thinking it would cost 4 for some reason. Probably just play Glug. It might be a mistake to, I was gonna say it might be a mistake to not put coin into the Krag'wa, but I can go Krag'wa, coin, cold storage, transmutation next turn, right? And then just set up for combos. Right? There's the coin. We add the Krag'wa. I guess I probably want the owl here. I don't know, only 4 health, but it's pretty good into Soul Stealer. I don't know, owl is just pretty good, I think. Alright, so when I Krag'wa next turn, it gives me coin cold storage transmutation again, which does not fill my hand. Okay, that's 8 base damage. I don't think... The spells definitely don't come back in the same order that you play them, right? Because there's no way I ended on coin. So it being random is a bit annoying. Probably a Remornia.
Your blood for the sire.
Macaw. Sure. Okay. Even if they steal Krag'wa, I have Macaw, so it's fine. They stole Rakuru. Okay. So Krag'wa needs to add 3 cards to my hand, which means I need to start with Bracing Cold. And then we frog. Stinkers. Wait, am I dumb? Should I just be trying to cold storage Mograine? And then I could like Macaw the Mograine. I should probably just be taking Mograine every time because if one of them sticks, it's so good. Right, they did have Drakuru. So if I don't play Krag'wa, it does break my chain, which is pretty rough. Krag'wa now adds 4 cards to my hand because I added a cold or a Bracing Cold to the mix. So I probably have to go like Bracing Cold, dump this. Maybe I have to Primordial Wave this minion. Oh, I ran out of mana. Awkward. Stealer of Souls is also awkward. Actually, maybe this isn't awkward. Because this lets me just break my frog chain since I'm holding these. And then I can just do Macaw stuff. But maybe I just want to go Mograine. Wait, maybe I just cold storage Mograine and then Soul Stealer. And then I can go Mograine Macaw. And then I have another Macaw. Wait, this is just so much better than what I've been doing. Sure. 8/8 instead of a 5/5. Wait, why? Oh, this does evolve by 2. I don't know what I was expecting out of that. Wow. It's a pretty weak no muncher. So currently my Macaw casts Krag'wa, but this is just so much better, right? Yeah. Okay. Wonder, I maybe could have gone for this a little sooner, but it took me a while to recognize how strong that was.
Rastakhan versus the Lich King.
You serve me in death. You stand before King Rastakhan.
Pretty mediocre hand at the moment, but we'll see what we're up against. Maybe that ends up getting waived.
Comes down the code.
Probably a good enough wave. If you have any unspent mana at the end of your turn, gain +1/+2. With this hand, there's a pretty decent chance I'm going to have some unspent mana, so maybe they should kill this. That's one way to kill it. I guess I storm? God, Lightning Storm overloads for so much. I'm not going to be able to play this next turn. My next turn is really, really terrible.
The more you struggle, the better.
Did the new core set give Shaman a board clear that's not terrible? Because that would be really nice.
Me have that for you.
That's an excellent draw. That was probably the best draw in my deck.
One more death
Oh,
count
wow.
hurts.
Well, Command of Neptulon is super good here. Probably Blaze alongside it. "7/7 Rush. Don't mind if I do." I think this 5-power minion is probably pretty likely to get Frost Striked. I think that's what that card is called. So we'll give it 2 health instead of 3. Okay. What a bad breakpoint I hit.
Me have that for you.
The Sarian is so risky here. We got the Brucon next turn, which is very, very good. No Frostworm's Fury, love to see it. I think I would go Tiny Toys over Brucon next turn, if I can find it. I'm definitely healing, probably just heal plus summon. Got the heal again, which is probably pretty good, even though it looks like it'll only heal for 4 here. If they go Frostworm's Fury and whack with the weapon, this could get full healing, but I guess it would be really dumb of them to whack with the weapon, seeing that.
One more death can't hurt.
Face. I don't really love playing Tidal Surge here since I don't need the healing. But I do think that minion needs to die. I have so many good draws. I have Double Prescience, Glug, Urkuru, Malagos, Frog, Tiny Toys, maybe Windchill. That does hurt, but I'm very healthy. Alright, I'll take it. Would have been nice if I didn't have to wind chill and I was able to transmutate this. But this is okay. Two Remorseless Winters that aren't actually in their deck. Suddenly I'm down to half health. If this was at 1 health, I probably would have hero powered, but I guess I'll just do this. Wow, that's a high roll. Okay, big coin flip on whether or not this person wants to kill me. But their rank suggests that they're probably playing Shadow Priest. Ah, there it is. They're trying to kill me. I did win this matchup last time, I think. But my opponent also had the worst draw I've ever seen. If I schooling here, it puts me up to 10 cards next turn, so I'd easily be able to play this Knoll. In fact, I don't have to play the schooling to be able to play Knoll next turn, right? So I'll make a totem. Next turn I can school Knoll. Scourge Rager. What an interesting card for the opponent to play. No Basilisk, please. Thank you. That's also annoying, but I can Tidal Surge Piranha into it. Could also devolve it. I think I have a pretty clean answer to it. They do have 4 more chances at having Basilisk here. But probably not, right? Wow, that is not very strong. I guess I don't play it. I don't know. Wonder if there's anything my opponent could play that I want to cold storage. Nope. Definitely devolving that, I think. Oh, they didn't use this on it. Maybe I just wind chill it. Try to get a little bit more out of the devolve. Queen-Najara. This looks really stupid, but having another minion in play that can be traded off for Convincing Disguise is really good for the Tiny Toys next turn. It's also a spell that I wanted to put into my Queen-Najara. So, I don't actually know if this was good, but there was a reason to do it. Cannibalize. Is that a normal card to play in that deck? Alright, well, the Tiny Toys Evolve works here. Got a bunch of trash. Oh, and a bunch more trash. I actually got 5 low rolls here, so that's cool. At least they didn't have the weapon to go with it. That would have been a total disaster. What does this card do? They didn't buff it yet. I guess I really want to play Primordial Wave here, huh? What does this do? For each beast you've summoned? I did play a Schooling. I apparently did a lot more than that. Oh, is the deer a beast? It is. That makes sense. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I think I win. Okay. ETC. I believe my opponent's dead if I can damage my Grom, which I don't believe I can do with any card in my deck. I'd have to go like Queen Ajara and then high roll into some random spell, so probably not a real play. I don't think this Macaw is going to be active if it's a Queen Ajara. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think it'll be active. What a fine minion. Well, the Macaw at worst will be active after I play Transmutation. Every time this game is super over, by the way. Every time I see the Behemoth's lure, I think, oh, that's such a cute little whale. But it's actually the lure and the whale is about to fucking die. So, kind of a sad card.
Rastakan versus Elise.
Dance is in session.
You stand before King Rastakan.
I'm gonna keep Queen Ajara because I think Druid is basically unwinnable. So maybe I can just high roll with Queen Ajara, get a nice Colossal that wins the game. I think I would probably Blazing Transmutate a fish next turn just to make sure this is active on curve. Convincing Disguise. I mean, I don't have to do it this turn. What am I talking about? Let's just pressure them with Piranhas. What are you coining? Rake? Oh, Planted Evidence? Sure. Rake would have saved them so much health, so happy that that's not what they got. I think I would rather Transmutate here than Convincing Disguise, because Tiny Toys is also a win condition. A bunch of shit. We'll take the one with the biggest attack. So this needs one more. I play Wildpaw Cavern into Ajara. And then I play the Colossal, and then I Krag'wa into another Colossal, maybe? As terrible as this matchup is, I do pretty much have the dream draw for the matchup. Prescience and Wildpaw Cavern are both really good. I think Prescience... I do have a Macaw in deck that I hit, what, 2/5 of the time? No, that's definitely not how that math works, but I do have a Macaw that I hit. Whatever, I think Prescience is good. Let's go face. Wait, yeah, that is how that works. It was 40% to hit Macaw. I can play Goldshire Knoll next turn if for some reason I need to. But I think it's pretty much always going to be Queen Ajara.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
You cannot crack my carapace.
Zillag.
Bow before your queen.
Wow, that's a really insane thing to evolve into with this board. I'm playing Krag'wa next turn like almost always, so there wasn't really much reason to hold the Convincing Disguise. Aren't you fucking cool with your goddamn starfish? I don't actually know how good that was, though. I don't care about killing this watch post, do I? Low roll. Pretty good. Low roll, low roll, low roll, low roll, low roll. Actually, this one's probably not. Pretty bad evolve, but, you know, not a bad turn 7 board either.
Victory is yours.
Alright, you love to see it. Pretty sure that's like a 95-5 matchup.